Hello, Scorpio, and welcome to the Enlightened Path. I'm Yana Nicole, and this is your February 2019 love reading. So, this is Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And also, if you have Scorpio with Venus in your chart, these messages may resonate. So, Scorpio, I like to always look at the past before we start looking at the present. So, let's see what's been happening recently for you guys. Guys, these are general readings. They will not resonate with everyone. So keep that in mind. If you don't get your message here, check your moon, rising, or your Venus. And if you don't know the energies in your chart, I always leave a link to Café Astrology below in the description box. So what's been going on with you in the past? Way too many. Okay. So I did see the Hermit. So some of you could have definitely been dealing with a Virgo. Knight of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, and Justice. So I feel like this is something that is not very stable when I see the Knight of Wands. You know, that's fire energy. It's very immature fire energy. So Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. I feel like this is something that has the ability to be stable. If one of y'all would stay still, like if one of you guys wasn't so in and out, this could be something that's stable. Also, there needs to be some sort of balance, whether it's balance between this and work, balance between this and your children, balance between this and whatever ongoing hobby or project you have going on. There's something there as well that keeps this from being something that is a commitment. And I feel like in the past, someone could have also been traveling, and that could have been a reason that they were in and out. And if they were traveling, maybe it was for money or finances. Maybe with Justice, also something illegal being there as well. And this is in the recent past. Now I want to look at what's happening right now, guys. I am pulling on the 29th of January. So when I say right now, I mean the 29th of January. Okay? So that's my right now. First card out for now is the Star. So that's Aquarius's energy, but the Star is about healing. It's about balance. The Star for me is always very much like Temperance's energy, where there is this balancing of the head and the heart. But the Star also brings in harmony and healing. So Aquarius, this is a good space to be in January. Especially if you're closing out old chapters. Yeah. Closing out old chapters and moving forward. Oh my God. So look, anytime I do a reading, I always tell my clients, when you sit on the phone and you do a reading with me, it's always a three-way conversation. So while you're talking, they're answering. So I was just getting ready to say, if you're closing out old chapters and moving forward, and what pops out? The Three of Rods. And the Three of Rods is what? It's forward movement. Okay? You get the 2 when you're just observing, and you get the 3 when you start taking some steps towards what it is that you've been observing, right? So Scorpio, this is where we see you in your now position. Presently, you are moving forward. You've healed. You've got your energies back balanced. Some of you probably have been working on meditating and realigning your chakras. If you're smart, you're doing that and it's helping you. Others, you're really just confronting what's happened in the past, maybe even looking at why things have been so unstable, whatever this situation is here, and also starting to make the corrections within yourself so that you can see that mirror on the outside of you. You know, you are what you attract. Point blank, period. So if you're someone that is standing in a place of lack or standing in a place of always desiring but never receiving, do not be surprised if you're attracting someone that's like that. Or don't be surprised if your circumstances don't change outside of what you feel. Everything starts from within, and that's what the Star is. It's taking the time to heal yourself from the inside out, right? And once you do that, you can start to move forward. I'm saying this to you, and this is my first time, I swear, seeing this on this card. Do you see the root of his crops? They come from within. He is feeding the growth from within. Some of y'all know what I'm trying to say when I point this out. It comes from within. What you want to flourish around you must start within you. And then that energy feeds what's around you. It feeds your reality. This is what we call your vibe. What's your vibe? All right, so let's see what's coming in for you in February. I feel like there's a maturing. We get the Knight in your recent past. We have the Knight in your recent past. Remember, I told you that this was a little bit of an immature energy, and look what happens in February. The Knight becomes a king. So there's some sort of growth that happens here, whether it's intellectually or emotionally. There's some sort of transformation that happens. And of course, we've got your energy with death in the center of this reading, but death is definitely about the transformation. I feel like what once had the ability to become something that was very solid and stable for you guys, finally in February, we're seeing that kind of transition. We're seeing the change, and we're also seeing an offer with the Knight of Cups. Scorpio, this is your energy, as well as Pisces and Cancer. So possibly you're making an offer to someone that you are seeing a change in. Maybe they have matured and now you find that it is safe to offer. Or maybe they're now seeing a change in you, or even because they're having a change in themselves, they're offering to you with this Knight of Cups. Now let us go ahead and start to clarify some of the energies that we're seeing. Let's start with the present. What's happening more with your star? You see that? So I don't think you got all the clarity that you needed, and maybe that's why we're in this space of healing, because we have the Ace of Swords in reverse, not knowing everything that there is to know. But I don't think you let that stop you. You don't know, you don't have all of the answers to why things have been the way that they've been in the past. But Scorpio, for some reason, I feel like you don't need it. You are just in this space of getting yourself together. Regardless of how messy the people around you have been, you're focusing on you. And that is what's propelling your forward movement now. You don't have all the answers. For the Three of Rods, what do we have here? Y'all would fall on the floor. It's not bad though. I see the Emperor, which is, let me pull it first. So we get the Emperor. Yeah, your cards fell on the floor. And then, Page of Rods. Some of you guys can be traveling. You could be communicating with people that are at a distance as well. Maybe coordinating more travel arrangements, them to you. Also, some of you guys could have some fire sign children running around. That could be part of your motivation as well. Again, that's Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. But with the Emperor takes charge. And the Emperor is my boss energy. It's also the energy of Aries. Again, there's that fire sign energy. And the Emperor's energy is deciding what it is that he wants. And then he goes after it. He makes it happen. This is why I call this my boss card. Nobody else makes decisions for the Emperor. And this is kind of the energy that we're seeing you in. But once again, regardless of how people have been around you, whether they've been honest, whether they've been messy, whatever it is, regardless, Scorpio, what we're seeing right now is that you screw everybody else. I got to do A, B, and C because this A, B, and C is what I want to accomplish. And this is where you are. And I think this is great energy to be in, because not only are you getting things done, you're also paying attention to how you're healing. You're not avoiding the fact that you need to get some balance to make these things happen. And this is why you're creating magic in your life. Well, let's see what's happening in February. We know that there's an offering. We know that there's some sort of maturing. God, if I can get your cards to just stay on this table, Scorpio. Where did your card go? It's under my chair. Let's see. Okay. So remember, I told you somebody is offering a cup, right? I feel like somebody doesn't see this cup for what it's worth. Scorpio, it could be you. Or it could definitely be your partner. But whoever is offering the cup, I feel like whoever you're offering it to they're not seeing it for what it is. And there could be definitely a missed opportunity that happens here. There needs to be a moment of enlightenment. We have the Hierophant here, which is Taurus, this energy. For some of you, this could be an ex-partner as well. You know, maybe the light bulb's going off with an ex-partner, and in February, we see them coming and offering. For some of you, this could definitely be someone that you were engaged to or married to once before. I don't know why I just got like so melancholy about that, but it really feels, Scorpio, I feel like this is some shit that you just don't want. Like, I feel like I'm about to read all of these comments and y'all gonna be like, I know exactly who that is, and I'm not taking no cups from him because it might be full of poison. And I don't blame you, because I don't feel excited about this. I do not feel excited about this. And you're gonna have to leave me some comments so I understand why my mood just went straight down. I feel great about your healing, and I feel great about the steps and the things that you're doing to propel yourself forward in life. But for some reason, I don't feel like this energy that's now offering in February, if it's a past energy, I just feel like it's not something to write home to mama about. It just doesn't feel that way to me. So I'm going to take one more for February. Coming in, what else do we need to know about this offer? You know why? There it is. I feel like this person was somebody that broke your heart. I also feel like they could have had you in a third-party situation. And I feel like at one point, you spent a great deal of time looking back at this situation and crying over spilled milk. And now you're out of this space of, it's like you left this energy behind. And this is where the healing comes in. When you leave this, when the Five of Cups goes in reverse, it's because you're doing this. When you start healing, this Five of Cups turns into the reverse position. I feel like this person hurt you, and now they're coming back around, maybe possibly because they realize I missed a wonderful opportunity with this person. Whether it's, you know, they got the light bulb went off for themselves. For some reason, I feel like this person is not that smart. I feel like someone said to them, that person was the best thing that you ever had. You need to get back with him. You need to get back with her. You're never going to find one that's as a good of a match as this person was. And now they're really starting to get it. The thing about it is, I don't feel like you're here for it, Scorpio. I really don't. I feel like your life is so good right now, you are really not looking to go back. For those of you that are looking to go back, I wish you much success and happiness if that is the choice that you make. However, for the majority of you that are watching and this is resonating, I'm going to tell you from a feeling standpoint that this person, this possible Leo, Aries or Sagittarius, because I am seeing a lot of fire energy. But when I look at the characteristics of the Knight of Wands, this could be someone that's in and out, very much a playboy or playgirl, and just not stable. You know, they haven't been serious about a commitment. For some of you, this is definitely someone that you divorced, because I am seeing justice and I am seeing the Hierophant. One points to legal issues and the other always points like matrimony to me. Okay, traditional unions for me when I look at the Hierophant a lot of the times. I feel like this person comes back, but for some reason I don't see success. So what is your advice? What is the advice that we have as you go into February, Scorpio? I'm going to pull from a totally different deck. A lot of you have asked me about this deck. It's so old. I've never seen anyone else with it. And to be honest with you, okay, yeah, I just remembered. It's called the Tarot of the Old Path. And I love this deck. So we have one that falls out. Queen of Rods. I feel like your advice is to keep moving, continue to be ambitious, get the things done that you need to get done, be passionate about everything that you're doing, and let your passions guide you, because that is the energy of the Queen of Rods. It's very much fire energy. All we see right now is fire energy with you, Scorpio, which is kind of weird because you are a water sign. But if you can balance this energy, usually it's very magical. You just got to be able to balance this. Don't burn yourself out. Burn yourself out, because we're looking at fire signs, right? And you're a water sign. Continue. Yeah, I keep hearing ambition. Ambition. And there it is. Toxic partnership. You see that? You see that? Do not go back. This is the devil's energy. It's Capricorn. Do not get back into this toxicity. And this deck is temptation, but this is the devil's card, right? If I turn it this way, can you see that? Good. It's temptation. Number 15 in the deck. This is the devil. It comes up in reverse for you. With the 9 of Cups in reverse. There ain't no happiness getting back into something that's karmic, all right? Into a situation which you know is toxic, into a situation with someone that may have dependencies, whether they have outside dependencies, whether it's drugs, food, sex, money, TV, whatever, or they're just dependent upon you. It's toxic. Do not put yourself back there, because what happens is 9 of Cups, it's in reverse. It blocks your fulfillment. It will block your fulfillment. So, Scorpio, this is the message that I have for you. If it resonates, definitely leave me some comments below. I read all the comments. If the message does not resonate for you, Scorpio, check out your moon, your rising, or your Venus. Okay, guys? And if you're looking to book a reading, head over to the website, enlightenedpathtarot.com. Or if you want to do a same-day reading with me, you're going to have to email me to do same-day readings at pathtarot@gmail.com. Scorpio, take care, and I will see you very soon for the mid-month check-in.